Hi guys, welcome to my mom's YouTube channel. Mrs. YouTube channel. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Adebola. As you all know, I am 52-year-old grandma now.
Grandma.
So, I'm a grandma now. The last time I did any video on YouTube, I was not a grandma then. But now, I'm a 52-year-old grandma. Yeah. So, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today, what am I talking about? 10 years.
Yes, 10 years.
Hey.
10 years ago
10
today,
years.
we almost lost our lives. 10 years, let me see your leg. 10 years ago today, this woman,
Can you see the leg?
10 years ago today, this woman asked them to cut this beautiful leg if it's gonna kill her.
But thank God, the scars are there, but my life
It's a testimony.
it's a testimony. It's been 10 years today. April 17, 2015. Wow. We're gonna tell you what happened that day, exactly 10 years ago today. It was a Friday. Yeah, it was a Friday, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna tell you what happened. Sit back and relax.
My name is Ibironke. I am a mom and a lawyer and a daughter. I'm the first child of this beautiful, amazing 52-year-old grandma. So we're basically going to be talking about our story of how we almost lost our lives 10 years ago. This is basically a gratitude post. We're just thanking God with this testimony. We're grateful that we're alive to say this. We're grateful that we're alive to even talk about this in the first place. We're just going to be sharing what happened, how we almost lost our lives, and where we are at now in life. So we're going to be sharing from our point of views, and I'm going to let my mom take the floor first.
Our auntie here loves singing.
I was becoming a superstar.
Yeah, so they usually invite her for concerts and the likes. So this particular church in Ikorodu invited her for their crusade. Yeah. It was meant to be an overnight crusade then, and so we're preparing, she was rehearsing, and everything was going on well. And that particular day, the day of the event came. I was supposed to travel to Ilorin on a Tuesday to come back on Friday. And I have been preparing for this journey. I had wanted to go on this. I have been looking for this appointment and saying, calling this person. I was supposed to meet with the Commissioner of Finance in Ilorin. I've been preparing and saying, looking forward to this particular appointment. And the dream came. I just had a dream that I should not travel. That something happened while I traveled. So I was supposed to travel and come back very early on Friday so that she can go for her own event overnight. But that happened, I didn't go. Then one of my very good friends, my only very good friend, lost his cousin. Our cousin rather lost our cousin.
Because I know that your very good friend is a woman. I was wondering.
Yeah, I made a mistake. Lost our cousin in the side, something like that. And I was supposed to travel again, same week, to sympathize with my friend and things like that. I was supposed to travel to the same Ilorin. So 2 events I was supposed to have in that week in Ilorin. Very important events. But the vision came that but I don't travel. So I thank God I didn't even travel that day. I will tell you the reason why I am thanking God that I did not travel that day. Then again, that same Friday, because school was supposed to resume on Monday, and I had not buy anything for my children to resume school. All back to school items, socks, bags, blah 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 blah. So I carried my bag that morning. I said I'm going to Lagos.
No, it was not in the morning. She carried her bag. We were supposed to leave the house by 4. But
no, we didn't know then when I planned to go.
No.
It was supposed to be an overnight thing.
No. We were supposed to leave the house in the evening.
Okay.
And then my mom just gets up at about 2 p.m. thereabouts.
Not 2. It was before 10, but you didn't allow me to go. You said I would come back early.
Yes, because it was okay.
I wanted to go to.
It was not planned.
Yes, Lagos.
I know that if people want to go to Eko, they plan ahead. I've never seen somebody just up and say, "Oh, I'm going to
cut the
Eko."
story short, this auntie here refused totally. Said, "Mom, you are not going anywhere."
Yes, because why will you go to Eko?
I have an event. Who will take me there? Blah 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 blah. She didn't allow me to go.
Not just that, plus because she wanted to go and buy socks. And I just felt like you can always buy socks anywhere. You don't have to go all the way to.
But you know the type of socks I buy for you guys.
Any overseas.
I usually buy it in Lagos. You know that it's not common.
And that it was weird.
Okay,
You know?
so she didn't allow me to go, so I didn't go. And before all this parara of she's going for an event, she wants to go and sing. What was your stage name?
Ibironke Oriki.
Ibironke Oriki.
My husband made me delete my YouTube channel that had my Oriki videos.
He wanted to delete it.
No, because he was laughing at me
with your sketch. I'm gonna be showing some clips of the accident, of what happened and things like that. Before all this, I had this blue Mazda vehicle. So the car had broken down.
It always breaks down.
Shut up. The car had broken down, and at that time I didn't have a car. It was parked right in front of the house. Then we just received the call that the event has been changed from overnight to evening because of for security reasons. That was the time this thing was raining in Ikorodu. Bado, that they said they were going into people's houses and breaking their heads or something like that.
Yeah.
So because of for security reasons, they moved the event from overnight to evening. And we should get there by like 4 something or so.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's going to start by 5.
And we live in Aruno. We're going to Elepe or something.
When we're going to Ijede. If you know Ikorodu very well, you know that Aruno and Ijede it's like a stretch.
It's like what? Like this?
Yeah.
Opposites. From it's like north and south.
Yeah.
So and okay. Okay. So we started rehearsing again, getting ready, blah 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 blah. We're so excited. My daughter's gonna be on that big stage. In front of everybody.
I was becoming a superstar. I had events
because churches were beginning to invite.
Yes, I had events back to back that weekend.
Okay, so now we left. We picked the first bike to Sabo. The back of Sabo. So we wanted to buy something. That was why we even took the first first bike. So I think when we finished buying what we wanted to buy, then we stopped another bike.
Yeah.
Listen to this, so that when your inner man is telling you something,
you will
know. But we don't listen.
Yeah, because
we don't listen to our inner man at all.
If you're not spiritual, you will not know when God is speaking to you.
Yes.
You will just think
if you're not even spiritual again, you might not hear when God is speaking.
Yes, that's it. You know when He's speaking.
Most times,
you not listen.
when we are spiritually inclined, we hear it. We hear, but we don't just listen. We just want to follow our own instincts and just move on with our lives. So that day, we stopped the Okada. The Okada man called one ridiculous money. And he said, I am not paying.
Yeah.
We went on back and forth. I said no. Then he left. He left. Came back before we got another one and said, okay, come and pay this amount. I said, no, it's still high. I'm not paying. We are just going there. It's still too much. Then he left.
So, mommy, sorry, the reason we had to take a bike was because we were running late. We did not know. First of all, we did not have a car. Number 2, we were running late because some of you will be like, why did you have to take bike from Aruno to Ijede?
Yes, we were running late. So that was like because of traffic.
Option that we had.
There was always traffic in Ikorodu again.
So that was like the only option
and my car had broken down, we could have gotten
a bus or something.
Uber, but there was not even Uber. Cancelled Uber in Ikorodu there.
That's not even the point. Were we going to be able to afford Uber at the time?
Okay, I can't remember.
We were going through a lot.
I said we were going through a lot.
Yes.
Single mother with 4 children.
You hear more about it. Just take you to the YouTube channel.
I said the second time, he came back and said, you understand, they will just move and come back and said, okay, pay so much. I said no. Then he left second time. Then I stopped another bike. The other bike had already agreed. We were bargaining. We were about to climb the other bike, and this man showed his ugly face again.
Third time.
And he said, okay, come, because he knew we were about to climb the other bike. I said, come, okay, pay the amount you want to pay. I have agreed, blah, blah, blah. And we left this other man, jumped on his bike.
Because my mommy likes to please people.
Yeah,
just because
I used to
she
I
used
know
to
they
be a
please
people
anybody
pleaser.
again.
She used to be a people pleaser. So because the guy were bargaining with him, he has come back. Let's just climb his bike. Because me, I was really like, mommy, let's just go with this person, Jerry. This one is not a serious person. But she felt bad for him and she told us to climb the bike.
So that was how we left. And everything was alright. We're going.
That's all I know about this story.
Okay, so let me tell you what I know now. So we were almost at our venue.
Yeah.
We're almost getting there. Then what I saw was one small vehicle, a small car we just got to a junction. Well, we're going on a straight road from Sabo. We're going to Ijede. We're on that express road, on a straight road. But there was this junction by our right. When you are going on the straight road, no traffic. So the guy was going on his own normal speed, and this other vehicle was coming from the opposite side, and he had to turn into the street by our right. So all I saw was that this guy, no traffic lights, no signaling, he just turned. He just turned, and we were coming like this. He is turning in like this. What would that cause? Head-on collision, or should I call it side-on collision? Head-on collision, and that was what I saw. I saw the vehicle clearly. I knew if this other person if my bike did not stop, if he stopped like that, something is gonna happen. There was no way, because this other person turned abruptly, just turned pin like that. So I saw the vehicle coming, I saw the junction, I saw a trailer parked, that's broken down, parked by the side of the same road, and I knew it was it. I knew it has happened. I knew it. I could see it, that this is bad. This is going to be so bad. This accident is going to happen. So the first thing I thought about was, even if we are all gonna die, let me save this little mama here. Even if we are gonna die, in that instant, in those few seconds, I just had to think of my other 3 children. I just had to think of my last child. I was just thinking that, okay, so if this is gonna be the end, this what I'm telling you was not a minute. It's not 1 minute. I just started adding on my life together, and said, okay, if this is gonna be the end, let me try and save this woman here. At least she'll be able to help me take care of my other 3 children. So what came to my mind was push her. I don't know how I did it. Don't ask me. I pushed her off the bike. Was sitting. I pushed her off the bike. So now my thinking was, once I'm able to push her off, then I will jump. But as soon as she left the bike, There was no time for me to jump. No time. No time for me to jump. The next thing I saw was people gathering over me. Because the next thing I saw was I saw myself on the floor, lying there on the floor, and I had a lot of people taking pictures. My thinking was that was immediately the accident.
That was not immediately. So now
My thinking was that was immediately after the accident. I didn't know hours had passed. I thought the accident just happened, and I'm seeing people around me, and I'm begging them to give me water, and I said, just give me water. I'm thirsty, and I had someone shouting, "Don't give her water! Don't give her water!" So maybe you will tell me
what
happened, because I thought that was immediately the accident happened. I didn't know I passed out. I didn't know. I thought when I just saw myself on the floor and people taking pictures, everybody was gathered around me, and I was asking for water. I thought that was immediately the accident happened. So maybe you tell.
I'm going to try not to cry, because I had to keep quiet when my mom was speaking, because I was really getting really emotional. Before I tell my own part of the story, I would like to say, Mommy, thank you for pushing me off that bike. Thank you. Thank you for always putting us first before yourself.
It's okay.
Thank you, Mommy. Okay. Every day I pray that I'm half the mother that you are to my children, and I'm very grateful for it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What happened was, I knew we were on the bike, and I heard my mom say "Olori buruku olile" or something like that, and I turned to look at what she was talking about. Because we were gisting actually. It was not as if we were quiet on the bike. So when she goes "Olori buruku olile," and I'm trying to see what's going on, before I know that Jesus is Lord and Savior, I find myself. So the way she pushed me off the bike, I find myself very far away from where she was. So it was just her on the bike that the car hits. So because she knew that the car was going to hit the bike, she pushed me off. She was the only one on the bike, and she was the one that the car hit, right? And so when the car
hit me, as in myself, the bike, he just pushed us on the trailer.
Do you know that I'm just hearing? I did not know that there was a trailer.
There was a trailer, so it just pushed us off to the trailer.
So your body hits the trailer?
I guess so. I can't remember, but I saw the trailer, and I knew that if the car is coming like across like that, this trailer I'm looking at, that's where we're gonna land.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay, so immediately this happened, I got up. I immediately realized what had happened. What? I'm in the middle, my mom is way behind. And then I get up, and then I'm walking towards where she is. I already see people gathered. From me walking from where I was to where she was, I already pictured the burial. How the burial is going to be, how me and my siblings are going to suffer, because our last born was just 5. Corey was 5 at the time. How me and my siblings will suffer, because I was 15 at the time. So how our life will be miserable. How everything
was not even 5 yet.
It was going to be 5. How our life will change forever, because I saw her lying down there. I don't know what. I don't know how I pictured it, but from when I was walking to where she was, I've already, in fact, the burial was done. So when I got there and I saw people gathered, she was unconscious, but her eyes were open. Now there's something my mom used to do when we were growing up. She would lie down on the chair and open. and open her eyes there, or sometimes she close her eyes.
That's when you are disturbing me and I want to be
if we are disturbing her like she said. And then we will not be beating her for, in fact she told me a story of when I was very young, how I screamed and I shouted that everybody come and help me.
My mommy is dead.
So she used to pretend like that, right? When you're disturbing her, when she wants to be left alone. So I saw that look on her face, that look of when she used to pretend like she has fainted or something. So I'm like, I told the people around her to leave and all, and I started tapping her and all that, mommy please get up, mommy get up please, mommy get up now, we're on the road now, you cannot be pretending here now, mommy get up now. I lifted her hand, it dropped. I turned her head, I said, this woman, she's not dey play. I said, mommy, people are watching, you cannot be pretending. It was at that moment. At that moment, it dawned on me that wait, to be like say she know they pretend, be like say true, this woman know they conscious. And in that moment, I now replant the burial again. I already saw how everybody gathered, everybody was saying sorry, Ronke. Hey? Immediately it dawned on me. I just got up. I started asking everybody around, please. So I saw cars parked, right? Everybody brought out their phones, they were recording. I was saying, my show, please, I started dragging them, please, can you people help me? Please help me take my mommy to the hospital, please. And then I hear someone say, who, if we carry her go hospital now, who go pay? And then go. And immediately I answered the person, said, who pay? Even though that day, the entire money we had in our country, in our entire life, our savings, asset, liabilities, everything was 26,000 naira. That's how much my mother had
some change. Now times maybe 26,500.
I was like, just take us. I shall know that if I call my big mommy now, we still have like 2 or 3 people in our life that I know that they don't used to play with my mommy. Even if I call them, they will come through for us. So I'm like, don't worry, we'll pay. Just let me take my mommy to the hospital, please. Just help me. Please, just let me take my mommy to the hospital. Everybody was like, there's nothing we will do for you. Oh, sorry. When I saw that the people around me opening their phone, they were not helping me. I moved to the people that were parked. Their cars were parked. The first car I saw, the man was about to turn into the junction. You know, my mom was at the junction, me I was far away, so by the time I walked, I was already where the accident actually happened. I saw one of the cars that was trying to turn into the junction, but it was hesitating, it was moving slowly, it was not exactly parked, right? So I ran to the front of his car. I was like, please come and help my mommy, please come and help me carry my mommy, come and carry my mommy inside your car. The man parked was like, she's unconscious, I cannot carry her.